Good afternoon, everyone. Today, here with us is our regular presiding officer, the Honorable Vice Mayor John Lester Tan Malactan.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our 25th regular session, and our session is now called to order.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, helos ng sinamalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tugon sa simay at sa langit kong bagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang lang agawat mo'y tagumpay na naghiningin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may maghihinig. Lumalang araw ng walhagit pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na kantay mamaki, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Puso ng Bukidnon, kung ikaw ay tawagin, sa lupaing pangako, tunay kang mapapansin. Taglay mong kagandahan, likas na naangkin, bigay sa'yo di ba't pala, pagkat ika'y
Good afternoon, everyone. Bible passage for this regular session, Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. Prayer, in the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we humbly come before you as we open our 25th regular session. We thank you for gift of life, strength, and privilege to serve our people. Grant us wisdom and discernment as we deliberate on matters that concern the welfare and progress of our municipality. Guide our words and decisions so that they may always uphold justice, truth, and the common good. In a special way, Lord, we lift to you our Honorable Secretary who continued to grieve and loss of her dear husband. Surround her with your comfort and peace. Grant her strength in his season of sorrow and courage to carry on, knowing that her family needs her, especially her son who looks for her love, guidance, and hope. Bless all us gather here today. Help us remain faithful to our solemn duties, always mindful that public office is a public trust. May we serve with integrity, humility, and compassion for the people we are called to serve. We entrust you our session today and the future of our municipality. Grant us peace, protection, and unity in all that we do. All this we humbly ask in your most holy name. Amen.
May we be seated. May we request our Honorable OIC Secretary to do the roll call, Ma'am Amabel Ibanez.
Please be recognized when your name is called. The Honorable Vice Mayor John Lester Tan Malactan.
Present.
Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Jonathan E. Lucenio.
Present.
Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Nestor G. Paulican. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Bernard Lawrence L. Zubiri. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Estrella C. Cuadrasal. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Joe Fidel P. Doromal. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Roy Y. Cabalquinto. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Samuel S. Bugas. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member Rhoda Q. Gaytira. Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member ABC President Paquito A. Catin Jr.
Present.
Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member SK Federation President John Sixto S. Calulo.
Present.
Honorable Sangguniang Bayan Member IP Mandatory Representative Diosdado L. Siberia. Honorable Presiding Officer, out of 12 members, only Honorable Bernard L. Zubiri is on leave and everybody's here.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary. Nonetheless, the quorum is achieved, considering the number of those who are present today. Quorum is hereby declared. We will now ask and request our Majority Floor Leader, Honorable Paulican, to facilitate the proceedings of today's session.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I move to dispense the reading of the journal and minutes of the previous regular session, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. There's a motion from the Majority Floor Leader to dispense the reading of the journal and minutes of the previous session, seconded by Honorable Sibiria and Honorable Cuadrasal. Motion approved.
Is there any correction? If there is none, I move to adopt and approve the journal of minutes of the previous session, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. There's again a motion from Honorable Paulican to adopt and approve the reading and the journal and minutes of the previous session, seconded by
Second.
Honorable Catin and Honorable Gaytera. Motion approved. Next, Majority Floor Leader.
For the referral, Honorable Presiding Officer, may we request the Honorable Secretary.
For first item here for referral is a letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor received on January 6, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for passage of resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into Memorandum of Agreement MOA with Central Mindanao University through its Office of Health Services for the provision of social worker services by the Municipal Social Welfare and Development Office of the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Women.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Women, Family, and Social Welfare.
Noted.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐁𝐀𝐃𝐀𝐍. Next item.
Referral number 2 is a letter signed by Jason Clementier, PTRP, MD, Medical Scholar of the Municipality of Maramag, received on January 6, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for a comprehensive legislative review and policy clarification relative to the return of service ROS provisions of Ordinance number 2012-052 entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Grant of Academic Subsidy to Deserving Medical Students in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon, and appropriating funds thereof.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Health.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Health, Nutrition, Sanitation, and Hygiene.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Senio. Next item.
Item 3 is a letter signed by Ms. Perla C. Lamoste, Municipal Budget Officer, received on January 6, 2026, Barangay Supplemental Budgets for Fiscal Year 2025, submitted to the Sangguniang Bayan for administrative approval, to wit, Barangay Bagong Silang with the amount of 35,000, Barangay Campuan with the amount of 740.12, Barangay Kulambugon and 170,000, Barangay La Rojas 54,500 pesos, Barangay South Poblacion SB number 1 198,339.05, and last Barangay South Poblacion SB number 2 746,247.93 pesos.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Barangay Affairs and Committee on Finance.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government and Committee on Finance and Appropriation.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Katin and Honorable Paulican. Next
Noted,
item.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
Next item.
Number 4 is a letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor received on January 7, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for passage of resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into Memorandum of Agreement MOA with the Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 10 relative to the project 1-unit recirculating dryer for the recipient Narukdukan Kisanday Banana Kasaba Coconut Farmers Agriculture Cooperative.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Agriculture.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Agriculture, Livelihood, and Agrarian Reform.
Noted, Honorable Presiding.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐶𝐶. Next item.
Referral number 5 is a letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor received on January 8, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to review and revisit Resolution number 2023-270 entitled Resolution Declaring an Indefinite Moratorium on the Application for the Establishment, Operation of Agro-Industrial Plantations in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon for possible refinement of the measure to address provision, the present legal, procedural, and implementation concerns.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Agriculture.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Agriculture, Livelihood, and Agrarian Reform.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐶𝐶. Next item.
Referral number 6 is a letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor received on January 8, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to revisit, refine, and rectify provisions of the vetoed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Prescribing Rules and Regulations on the Establishment, Franchising, Operations, and Maintenance of Cockpits and Cockfighting in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon to ensure alignment with national laws, jurisprudence, and sound legislative policy.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Laws.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Laws. Honorable.
Noted, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Durumal. Next item.
Referral number 7 is a letter signed by Honorable John Andre G. Lalaan, Punong Barangay of North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on January 9, 2026, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for kind intervention relative to the construction and installation of street lights along Maramag-Maradugao Road, which is under the jurisdiction of DPWH, considering that the same was not installed within the existing center lane of the road.
Please refer this item to the Committee on Engineering. Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Engineering and Public Works. Honorable Paulican. Next item.
That's all for the referrals, and we are in the communications. We have one for this August information. Trial balance of the general fund as of November 30, 2025, received on January 6, 2026. That's all from the Secretary's table.
Thank
Item
you.
number 10, privilege hour, none. Item 11, question hour. Honorable Presiding Officer, we have a visitor today from the Sulana Renewables Incorporated. Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you.
We have here from Sulana, Kim Rafael, on attorney Gretel Tenorio, and attorney Renfield Roy Isada.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader.
That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
May we welcome our visitors from Solana Renewable Corporation Business Development Managers, Sir Kim Rafael, and also from the representatives of Legal Assistant 3, CMU Legal Office, Attorney Gretel J. Himario, and Attorney Rainiel Roy Isada, CMU of ENV. So may we request the body to suspend House rules to accommodate our guest.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to suspend our household rules.
Thank you. There's a motion from Honorable Majority Leader to suspend our House rules, seconded by Honorable 𝐒𝐶 and Honorable Sibiria. Motion approved. Yes, may we, Honorable 𝐒𝐶?
Okay, thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. As committee chair of this item, actually, this item, Honorable Presiding Officer, is also finished committee hearing. But for the information of the Sangguniang Bayan, so maayog yun nga mapaminaw po nato o naay mga queries regarding sa Solana Renewable. So maybe if napay mga question, at least in for the approval, wala na yung mga pangutana. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐒𝐶. May we request our guests to have the floor in front. Honorable Ma'am Attorney Gretel from Legal Assistant at SMU, and Sir Kim Rafael sa Solana Renewables. And also, we'd like to invite Attorney Raniel Roy Isada para makadungag discuss about sa I think solar panels, renewable energy, no? Sige. O, kitsa may muuna sa inyo ha, ma'am? Si Solana, ma'am? Sige. May we welcome Ma'am Kim Rafael.
Good afternoon, everyone, to the Sangguniang Bayan of Maramag. I am Kim Rafael, Business Development Manager of Solana Renewables Incorporation. Today, we will be requesting a resolution for the municipal resolution of support for the establishment of the 60-megawatt Maramag solar power plant, which will be located in Central Mindanao University.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Attorney Gratel J.T. Mario from the CMU Legal Office. With regards to the Solana's request, CMU has been able to execute a memorandum of agreement together with Solana just last year, specifically on May 2, 2025. And after several months of deliberation and meetings, we have come up with the proper terms and conditions with regards to the installation of the solar power in CMU po. Thank you.
Is there any question from the August body? Yes, Honorable Cabalquinto. Yes, Honorable Padol, Durawan.
Okay, thank you. No, it is a welcome development again for Maramag. No, another solar plant, ma'am. Yes. So before we give the resolution man inyong gipangayon, ma'am, sa from the Sangguniang.
No objection.
Yeah. Tagalog. Okay. Anyway, the local and national environmental clearances, ma'am, na complete na ba, ma'am, before anything else?
Yung ano po kasi, sir, is for the Department of Energy. Yung mga local po, hindi pa po kasi we are still in the pre-development of this. Before we can proceed with the other requirements, we need first to have the endorsement from the municipality for us to move forward with the other requirements po.
Okay. How about the zoning clearances, ma'am? The area is suitable for that solar plant? Nagbigay na ba ang LGU Maramag na-inspect na ba ang area nila na that area is suitable for solar plant installation?
We have not yet applied for a zoning, sir, but there is a local...
Good afternoon, everyone, again. Based on our LUDIP, our Land Utilization Management for CMU po, the area wherein the solar power will be installed is the ideal area allowed by CMU po.
Okay.
According to our LUDIP po.
Because our resolution will be basing also, ma'am, if the area is qualified for the installation of a solar plant, so we cannot make a resolution if it is not suitable.
Yes po. Actually, we have a representative from our LUDIP po, director of our planning and development, pero hinihintay pa po namin sila.
Okay.
Sila po yung
I would just want to know
Yes
if the
po.
area is suitable for that installation.
Yes po.
Thank you po.
May question din ako sa
Yes, Honorable Cabalquinto. Kodasal.
Saang area yan ang pinaplano nyo? Sa may most wanted ba? Or
As to the specific location po, wala po kaming idea kung saan. Pero yung kasama po namin sa CMU yung may alam talaga, pero hinihintay pa po namin. It's actually 50 hectares and some portion of it is timberland. Tapos yung isa doon nakalocate sa Barobo na area. And with regards to the area na may timberland, we are currently applying for a sustainable forest management application po sa DENR. So it's going along po.
thank you.
Ma'am, yung 50 hectares, nakakuha na ng land conversion, arrowable ba o kuan ba? Ano ang nakatanim?
Currently po, wala pa pong nakalagay na doon, plant.
Okay.
So it's waiting for the installation of the solar power po.
Bakante.
So based sa LUDIP namin po, need na i-utilize for CMU po.
Okay, pero yung area kay tukuran man ng kuan, lalagyan man ng solar panel, yung requirements na comply na ba sa land conversion?
As to that portion po is currently nag-a-apply pa po.
Okay.
But
So-
to be clear lang po sa LUDIP na namin sa aming land utilization, it has already been approved po by our Board of Regents, which is the governing body of CMU po.
Okay. Thank you.
Honorable Sibiria.
Good afternoon. Naka-coordinate na ba mo sa IP? Kasi yung lupa sa CMU nakakonect sa NCIP, ancestral domain claim. So, mayroon na ba kayong certification na FEIC sa mga IP doon sa CMU?
With regards to the area na i-install po yung solar power, may mahihit po doon na specifically sa Barobo na area. And before, we have an existing memorandum of agreement po, pero it has already expired on 2023. So for now, since there is no existing MOA, the land is already, nandun na sa CMU na po again yung possession and ownership of the land po, since there is no existing MOA yet. And there has been current deliberation as to ano yung gagawin po with regards to the area na nasakop ng installation sa solar power.
Okay, pero maghingi kayo ng certification of non-overlap sa 𝐂𝐑
Yes,
representative.
Oo, since it's one of the requirements po for application.
Okay, thank
Yes
you.
po. Opo.
Yes, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Yes, Honorable Bugas, proceed.
My question is, ma'am, is Solana Renewable Incorporated an independent power producers? Is it similar to King's Energy and Dulugon and Quezon and San Fernando, wherein it will function only if there's a shortage of the power supply?
Solana Renewables is a development of renewables, sir. Hindi po kami supplier. We will supply the energy produced to NGCP.
Kasi natandaan namin yung King's Energy, walang under yan, pero nagbayad ang gobyerno.
It's not like that for this project. The project will be utilized every day and supply its attributed capacity to NGCP po.
Yes, Honorable Durmal.
Mr. Chair, I do understand, Mr. Chair, na they are just asking us for the passage of support or resolution of support. So, in other matters, Mr. Chair, about the legal impediments for this purpose, so dili na siguro nato dili na nato concern, Mr. Chair, as long as the main purpose here also na they could go with the project, and we would allow them anyway. All other legal impediments for this, dikto na naman sa level sa other agency concerns, especially the local and national agencies sa mga environmental clearances.
I would like to add din po our legal office sa CMU po, we made sure that all the terms and conditions are in accordance with the existing rules and regulations po.
Okay, that's all, Mr. Chair. No, passage of resolution of support only, Mr. Chair. Okay, they could not go with the project unless we will not allow them, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Padon. May karagdagan ng katangungan, Attorney. Nabanggit nyo kanina, ma'am, na may third and final reading na sa CMU Regents?
Actually po, it has already been approved by our BOR last year po.
Okay.
And that's why we have already executed the memorandum of agreement.
Pwede kaming makahingi doon, ma'am.
Yes po. And I was actually the lawyer who notarized the MOA po.
So 50 megawatt, ma'am, no? 50 megawatt.
Yes, sir.
So, ang number of land na ni-utilize, ilan hectares?
50 din.
50 din. So okay.
Usually the ratio po, Vice, is 1:1.
1:1. So, Committee Chair Cabalquinto, naka series of committee hearings naman mo, ba?
Yes po.
Okay. So, I think wala man siguro dungag mga questions sa atong August body, no? And provided Yes, Honorable Dormal.
Asking lang po, this power plant will be serving Bukidnon or other parts of Bukidnon?
The supply will be provided to NGCP po.
Okay,
Si
NGCP.
NGCP po yung mag-ano kung saan niya po ilalagay yung makukuha pong power.
I'm asking lang po, no, here in Maramag po kasi there's a lot of solar plants already.
Yes.
Why that some of the electric company here or the NG, they are buying electric energy from outside Bukidnon, as example, Cagayan de Oro City. So what's the reason behind that, ma'am?
There is dito po kasi mahina po yung supply
Okay.
at malakas po yung demand ng kuryente. Especially po dito sa area ninyo, may mga nagde-demand po na ibang lugar, kaya sila po yung nauunang binabatuhan po ng power ng local ng NGCP through their district units po.
So this power plant will be supplying NGCP.
Yes po.
Then NGCP, they are selling also the
To the DUs po.
yeah.
Yes.
So it is the price of your power plant is competitive, ma'am. So hindi ba masyadong mataas? Baka kasi yung Pebeco namin mataas na masyadong kuryente. Because they are buying solar yung mga energy at a higher price.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes po.
So siguro yung sa inyo mababa na kasi dito na lang kayo sa Bukidnon.
It depends po, sir. There's a margin po when we bid to DOE as to kung magkano po siya. And then, yun po yung binabayad namin sa NGCP. So, si NGCP na po yung magprepresyo sa mga DUs kung ano na po yung...
Singit ko lang po, Attorney Wally. For the record, if pwede matanong, magkano yung nyo ngayon, average na kilowatt hour na i-supply to NGCP na contract price?
As of now, sir, wala pa po kami doon kasi we're still in the process of getting the SEOC, the service agreement. Because we need first itong mga endorsement po from the LGU to support the project before we could agree with, before we could sign with...
Yeah, tama. Pero yung parang idea lang, di ba, na forecast naman niyo to sa feasibility studies niyo. So mga ideal range, we know nga, hindi talaga yan eksaktong presyo, pero if lang, walang figures.
We will get back na lang po.
Sige, okay. Kasi nangyari sa amin, nandito kami sa Maramag, sinusupplyan kami yung cooperative namin ng Pulangi. So considering dito malaking area na coverage na utilize ng Pulangi Station, inaano kasi namin, parang pinakausapan na baka may special rate ang Maramag. Di ba? Hindi naman nasa feasibility study naman ninyo kasi to attract investors and also parehas lang yung interest naman ng renewable energy kasi may Paris Treaty pinirmahan ng Philippines 2030 na dapat may 25% na tayo 30% na renewable energy. So makakatulong din. So if okay lang ma'am, malabi mo kami doon sa NGCP na total sa Maramag naman to. Exploratory lang din.
Yes po, we will try.
I think in connection din yan sa tanong ni Honorable Dormal.
Okay. May I ask again, Mr. Chair? There's already a contract between NGCP and Solana.
Wala pa po, sir.
Wala pa?
Wala. We are still in the process of getting
yeah.
the SEOC po, which is the Service Energy Agreement, Contract Agreement from DOE before we can proceed with NGCP.
So upon, if ever everything will be okay and you'll be, so that's the time that the contract will be established already.
Yes.
Because hindi naman pwede na magtatayo kayo tapos hindi kayo tatanggapin ng NGCP.
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes po.
Sige, thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you, Honorable Dormal. Any more questions sa August body?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable
Actually,
EBC,
this is not a question. Since the communication is that the Solana Renewables is just asking for the passage of resolution to the effect that together with no objection, so it is high time for us that, because that is the basic requirement before they can proceed to the next step so that they can produce all the necessary documents. So I think, Honorable Presiding Officer, we will, in my opinion, there is a need for us to pass this in order that we can accommodate what is needed by the Solana Renewables. That is our Mr.
Thank you, Honorable Katin. Last questions. Wala na yung idungang questions, no? Yes, Honorable Bugas, proceed.
I'm just asking, because Solana will be at CMU. So how about the CETOs of tax? Are you in Manila base, ma'am? So that the corporate tax will be in Maramag, not in other places.
It will be Manila-based po. Solana is Manila-based po. But during the taxes season and once the plant will be constructed, the taxes will be here po. The business tax and all po.
Natubag na, Cons? Okay. Napaidungag? Wala na. Committee Chair, sa inyong mga series of committee hearings, naabay intervention or participation sa Barangay Dulugon?
Okay, thank you for that questions, Honorable Presiding Officer. During the time that we conducted a committee hearing, nagyod ang Barangay
Dulugon.
So, sila po ang ga-endorse na ilahang communication nga nag-endorse ang Barangay Council together with the Central Mindanao University.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Kamal Quinto.
And to add lang,
Yes,
sir,
Attorney.
we already secured the barangay resolution
Okay.
of support from barangay.
Okay, sige. So, I think wala na yung mga... Yes, Honorable Duran.
Pahabol lang po, ma'am. Since it is a 50-hectare project, isn't it 50 hectares? So, during the construction of this project, ma'am, so marami siguro kayong kailangan ng mga labor force.
Yes
dyan.
po, yes
So, could we ask a favor also, ma'am, na if ever, kasi dito ang unemployment sa Maramag is malaki rin. So, we can ask favor na pwede rin kami kung merong hihingi ng trabaho sa amin, makarecommend din kami doon, ma'am, na mapapasok namin. Yung qualified din na mga workers.
Yes po, sir. As part of our CSR po, the priority hires po during construction will come from Maramag po.
Okay, thank you po. So, marami na namang vacancies na mga for employment po.
And also, sir, in addition, in the MOA that we have agreed with CMU, the plant will serve, once it is constructed, it will serve as a educational hub.
Okay.
Yes po.
Okay.
So, the CMU will utilize it to further enhance yung knowledge po ng mga ng students in renewable po.
Okay. Thank you.
GTs, and we will eventually hire engineers po.
Okay, thank you po.
Ilan years ang lease contract niyo dyan sa CMU, Attorney? 50?
25.
25 years. I see. Considering, ma'am, nasa Bataan yung office niyo, paano niyo na-consider ang Central University, dito sa, sa Maramag, Bukidnon? Sige, Attorney.
Based on them po, it's a very strategic location din po. Tapos, the land area of CMU is very wide considering that it is an educational for land utilization din po.
So, from Solana Renewable Energy for this year, 50 megawatt na expansion?
Yes po. For this year,
For this
we
year.
are targeting 50, and then if favorable po, then we can expand.
I see. Okay, wala na idungag pangutana no sa atong August body, ma'am. Allow us in behalf of 16 Sangguniang to thank you sa presentations niyo and sa inyong investments sa Maramag, Bukidnon. We are very excited no to look forward sa ma-deliver ni nato na projects and align me sa inyong mga kaayuhan nga ihatod sa Maramag, Bukidnon. Daghang kayong salamat.
To add din po, on behalf of our university president, we would like to extend our warm thank you din po for your positive response po. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. In behalf of 16 Sangguniang.
Regards sa Presidente.
let us proceed for our session. House rules suspension is being lifted. Majority Floor Leader, what's the next item?
Item number 12, business for today. Letter A, committee reports.
May we welcome the Committee of Land and Titling, Honorable Sinyo.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Committee report number 2026-08 Housing, January 14, 2026. To the presiding officer. Subject: first endorsement from the Office of the Zoning Administrator received on November 4, 2025. Reapplication for Preliminary Subdivision Development Plan or PSDP of the Residential Lot Subdivision, Maramag State Subdivision Phase 1 of Mr. 𝐁𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐈𝐻𝐍 situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon. Origin: Engineer Robert E. Labadan, CENP, Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator / Zoning Administrator. Submitted by Committee on Housing and Resettlement. Findings and recommendation. Among the powers devolved to local government units following the enactment of the Local Government Code is the authority to process and approve subdivision plans, specifically Section 447A2X states that, subject to national laws, the Sangguniang Bayan shall process and approve subdivision plans for residential, commercial, industrial, and other development purposes. 2. The revised rules and standards for economic and socialized housing projects to implement Batas Pambansa Building 220 states that it is a policy of the government to promote and encourage the development of economic and socialized housing projects, primarily by the private sector, in order to make available adequate economic and socialized housing units for average and low-income earners in urban and rural areas. 3. Endorsed by the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator, Zoning Administrator, is the application of Mr. 𝐁𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐈𝐻 for Preliminary Subdivision and Development Plan for the Residential Lot Subdivision, Maramag State Subdivision Phase 1, situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon. 4. Attached to the first endorsement from the Zoning Administrator are the following documents submitted by the applicant. A. Application for Preliminary Subdivision Permit signed by Mr. 𝐁𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐈𝐻 and authorized by Attorney Donilyn is Hadap Hamila. B. Lot descriptions signed by Engineer 𝐁𝐚𝐚 is Hadap. C. Transfer Certificate of Title Number T-58486. D. Extrajudicial Settlement of State and Absolute Sale. E. Official Receipt for Real Property Tax Number 22-016-0001-00071 received from Tara B. Balistoy. F. Subdivision Plan o Plan, Topographic Plan, Vicinity Map and Site Development Plan prepared by the Geodetic Engineer 𝐁𝐚𝐚 is Hadap. G. Road Networks Plan, Main Street 1 Profile, Street Profile from 1 to 7, Typical Cross Sections, Typical Road Section, Detailed Waterline Layout, Drainage Layout, Manhole Detail, and Site Reading Plan prepared by Engineer Julius is Hadap. 5. On November 24, 2025, a committee hearing was conducted and the following were found. A. The proposed Maramag State Subdivision Phase 1 owned by Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla and located in North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, consists of 123 saleable lots with a total project area of 30,000 square meters. B. The subdivision project complies with the required 10-meter road right-of-way, inclusive of drainage, canals, as confirmed by the Municipal Planning Development Office representative. C. The committee found no major issues or objections relative to the proposed development subject of compliance with the requirements of the Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, or 𝐷HSUD, and other concerned agencies, particularly on the provision of water and electricity services prior to the issuance of license to sell. Number 6, on December 16, an ocular inspection was conducted at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, with the presence of the committee's chairperson and members, representative from the Municipal Planning and the Development Office, and the Housing Development Division of the Municipal Mayor's Office, as well as the applicant. 7. Upon review, the committee finds that the above cited endorsement for PSDP approval to be proper and in order. 8. Now, therefore, the committee hereby recommends to pass a resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy Galilla for the preliminary subdivision development plan of Maramag State Subdivision Phase 1, residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, finding the same to be proper and in order with all required documents for this purpose have been duly complied with. Submitted by yours truly, concurred by Member Bernard Lorin Subiri and Honorable Roy Cabalquinto. Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to adopt and approve this committee report.
There's a motion from Honorable Senior to to move and adopt this committee report, seconded by Honorable Bugas. Motion approved. The committee chair is now ready for any discussions, questions, or clarifications. I think wala. I think wala questions. Honorable Chairman Lucenio.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to calendar this item on the third and final reading for today's session.
Thank you, Honorable Lucenio. There's a motion from Honorable Lucenio to calendar this item for third and final reading of today's session. Seconded by
Second.
Honorable Katin and Honorable Gaitera. Motion approved. Next item.
Committee report number 2026-09, Housing, January 14, 2026. 2. The Presiding Officer. Subject. First endorsement from the Office of the Zoning Administrator, received on November 4, 2025, reapplication for preliminary subdivision development plan of the residential lot subdivision, Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2, for Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla, situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon. Origin. Engineer Robert E. Labadan, Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator or Zoning Administrator. Submitted by Committee on Housing and Resettlement. Findings and recommendation. 1. Among the powers devolved to local government units following the enactment of the Local Government Code is the authority to process and approve subdivision plans. Specifically, Section 447A2X states that, subject to national laws, the Sangguniang Bayan shall process and approve subdivision plans for residential, commercial, industrial, and other development purposes. 2. The revised rules and standards for economic and socialized housing projects to implement Batas Pambansa Building 220 states that it is a policy of the government to promote and encourage the development of economic and socialized housing projects, primarily by the private sector, in order to make available adequate economic and socialized housing units for average and low-income earners in urban rural areas. 3. endorsed by the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator or Soding Administrator, is the application of Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla for preliminary subdivision and development plan for the residential lot subdivision or Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2, situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon. 4. Attached to the first endorsement from the zoning administrator are the following documents submitted by the applicant. A. Application for preliminary subdivision permit signed by Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla and authorized by Attorney Donilyn is Hadap Hamila. B. Lot is Hadap. C. Transfer Certificate of Title Number T127474. D. Extrajudicial settlement of spouses Warlito Villa Galilla and Nilda Aaron Galilla. E. Special power of attorney signed by DCE Galilla appointing Jimmy E. Galilla as attorney in fact. F. Real property tax clearance. G. Subdivision plan of land topographic map, vicinity map, and site development plan prepared by geodetic engineer Joymi is Hadap. H. Road networks plan, main street profile, typical cross sections, typical road section, detailed water layout, drainage layout, manhole detail, and site grading plan prepared by Engineer Julius is Hadap. 5. On November 24, 2025, a committee hearing was conducted and the following were found. A. The proposed Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2, owned by Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla, located at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, consists of 60 saleable lots with a total project area of 9,800 square meters. B. The subdivision project complies with the required of 10-meter road right-of-way, inclusive of drainage canals as confirmed by the Municipal Planning and Development Office representative. C. The committee found no major issues or objections relative to the proposed development subject to compliance with the requirements of the 𝐑𝐄𝐆𝐔 and other concerned agencies, particularly on the provision of water and electricity services prior to the issuance of the license to sell. 6. On December 16, 2025, an ocular inspection was conducted at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, with the presence of the committee's chairperson and members, representative from the Municipal Planning and the Development Office, and the Housing Development Division of the Municipal Mayor's Office, as well as the applicant. 7. Upon review, the committee report finds the above cited endorsement for PSDP approval to be proper and in order. 8. Now therefore, the committee hereby recommends to pass a resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy Galilla for the preliminary subdivision development plan or PSDP of Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2. Residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, finding they seem to be proper and in order with all required documents for this purpose have been duly complied with. Submitted by yours truly, concurred by Member Bernard Lawrence L. Subiri, and also Member Honorable Roy Y. Cabalquinto. Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to adopt and approve this committee report.
Thank you, Honorable Lucinio. There is a motion from Honorable Lucinio to adopt and approve this committee report, seconded by
Second.
Honorable Cuadrasal and Honorable Gaitera. Motion approved. Now the chairperson is ready for any clarification, discussion, or questions.
Honorable
Yes,
Chair.
Honorable Paulican.
Gamay lang pangutanan ni regarding sa water waste anang subdivision ug asa paingon ang tubig.
Thank you, Honorable Paulican. With regards to your question, gitanaw na po din sa taga MPDO, gibase sa ilahang planning kung ahapod padulong ang ilahang waste, no. So far sa kini as PSDP preliminary subdivision plan, kung unsay mga recommendation gikan sa MPDO sa labi na pod sa kining ubo, i-follow nila, no. Kay preliminary subdivision plan pa man, wala pa man pod magawas ang kinatibukan pod nila aning kining sa ilahang mga kuan sa tubig, waste.
Lagi kay wala bay sapa diha o sa mudrin.
Gi-consider na nila sa kining owner, gitanaw while atong pag-ocular inspection namo nga possible kung diri mapadagan kung ahaman gyud ang sakto nga dagan sa flowing sa water, kay ang pikas nga side upland is ubos. So nagplano sila nga tambakan nila ug unsa ang recommendation gikan sa kuan kung ilabay ang flowing gyud sa ilahang drainage, so dito i-follow gid nila. So they are planning to mag-backfill sa luna.
Okay, that's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Nestor Polican. Any more questions from the August body? There's no questions from the August body. For clarification lang no sa Presiding Officer, kaning area is kaning Barula, no?
Yes, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Barula.
Ang phase 2, ang ganiha, mo itong Kambarula.
Okay ni.
Ang phase 2, katong sa atbang nila, katong almost 1 hectare.
Okay. Katong likod sa Bansay. Okay, taas man tong area ba kay Pikas Mubo. Noted. Thank you, Honorable Lucenio. What's the pleasure of the Honorable Chairman?
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to calendar this item into the third and final reading for the decision.
There's a motion from Honorable Lucenio to calendar this item for the third and final reading of today's session, seconded by Honorable Sibria and Honorable Katin. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer.
You're welcome. Next item, Majority Floor Leader.
For the third reading, Honorable Presiding Officer, we have 2 items.
We have 2 items for the third and final reading.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to pass a resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy Galilla for the preliminary subdivision plan or PSDP of Maramag State Subdivision Phase 1, residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon.
Thank you, Honorable Lucenio. There's a motion from Honorable Lucenio to pass a resolution approving the development permit or DP of the resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy A. Galilea for the preliminary subdivision development plan PSDP of Maramag Estates Subdivision Phase 1 residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, seconded by Honorable Cabalquinto and Honorable Quadrasal. Let's now divide the House. Who's now in favor of this item? Let me see your right hand. I see everybody raising their hands. Motion approved. Next item.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to pass a resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy E. Galilla for the preliminary subdivision development plan or PSDP of Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2, residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon.
Thank you, Honorable Lucenio. There is a motion from Honorable Lucenio to pass as a resolution approving the application of Mr. Jimmy A. Galilea for the preliminary subdivision development plan PSDP of Maramag State Subdivision Phase 2 residential lot subdivision situated at North Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, seconded by Honorable Cabalquinto and Honorable Paulican. Motion approved. Let's now divide the House. Who's now in favor of this item? Let me see your right hand. I see everybody raising their hands. Motion approved. Next item, Majority Floor Leader.
Honorable Presiding Officer, this is the time for the announcement.
Announcement. Are there any announcements from the Secretary's table? May we ask the Honorable OIC Secretary if there are announcements? No announcements from the Secretary's table. Thank you, Ma'am Amabel Ibanez. How about from the August body? Yes, Majority Floor Leader, Honorable
Presiding
Paulican.
Officer, since we, the committee chair of the engineering, not yet around, can we schedule for the committee hearing for the item the request of the Barangay North Poblacion. We are invited the Department of Public Works and Highway and the Chief of the Construction, DPWH, and also the Barangay Captain of North Poblacion, and also the representative from the Municipal Mayor's Office. Because of this item, Honorable Presiding Officer, ongoing ang construction diya sa North Poblacion. Schedule Monday, no, at 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Another.
And also the chairman invited this committee hearing.
Thank
and
you.
The members.
Another.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Yes, Honorable Cabalquinto.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. The Committee on Natural Resources and Environmental Protection conducted the committee hearing this coming Friday at 9 a.m. in the morning. On item 11.4, the proponent, Honorable Bugas, representative from Mindru, the committee member, and also item 11.9 and 11.10. 11.9 invited punong barangay Kampuan, Mindro representative and committee member, and 11.10 the same Honorable Presiding Officer on January 16 at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Cabalquinto. Next, yes, Honorable Cuadrosal.
Committee hearing family, Women's Family and Social Welfare, date January 16, 2026, time 9, Friday. Please invite committee member, Ms. Karen Cabinta, Mr. Serafin Sabilina, Central Mindanao University representative. And
Sa oras, ma'am?
9,
9. Sa asaman?
Friday,
Sa Session Hall?
conference room,
Sa ABC? ABC Conference Hall.
yeah, additional unsay atong standing sa atong PCL kung makagtubat na sa March.
PCL March. Yes, mag-advance booking taana para maka-ato ta.
Ang ato lang kung kinsay gyoy mo uban.
Bali, 16 Sangguniang, and I think na sa OSS kay murag benchmarking po ta sa ilahang archive sa record sa Congress or sa Senate.
Okay.
So,
Mga pila ka 11 tatanan mo to sa PCL.
sa 16 Sangguniang. That's March 4 to March 6. So, siguro basin earlier ta na, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Kay para mo
SK, available ka na SK?
Tawon pa lagi Honorable Presiding Officer kay GT ko karon Honorable Presiding Officer.
Noted. Yes, Honorable Katin.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I would like to schedule a committee hearing on Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government on January 19, Monday at 9 o'clock in the morning at the Sangguniang
Liga ng Barangay Hall.
Session Hall. I would like to invite the following members, Ms. Lisa Jean Aranas, Mako, Ms. Perla Lamusti, MBO, Mr. Robert Labadan, MPDO, and Mr. Richard Jaime of Punong Barangay of Bangunsilang, Honorable Lumakang of Barangay Kampuan, Honorable Rinaldo Isbon, Kulambugon, Honorable Robert Bakike, Punong Barangay Larujas, and Honorable Arsenio Durumal, Punong Barangay of South Poblacion, to include the members of the Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government. That is all, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Katin. Yes, Honorable Normal.
Okay, committee report, Mr. Chair. Item 8.1, this coming Friday na lang, mauban sa inyo. Okay, this coming Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning, invited, Mr. Chair, Honorable Roy Cabalquinto, the proponent of this, Pakito Katin, member, Engineer Robert Labadan, Engineer Maripe Makanim, Concepcion Pakatang, Jan Andrin Abilia, Engineer Apiles Cerezo, Mr. Arman de la Cruz, Serapin Sabilina, Mr. Alejandro Navarro, and Anabi Rebellies. That's all, Mr. Chair. This coming Friday at 9 o'clock.
Conference hall?
Conference hall. Kaya dagdag ni Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable SK.
Okay, Honorable Presiding Officer, conduct a committee hearing, Youth and Sports and Finance and Appropriation, date on January 19, 2026, 9 a.m. Invites the Ms. Perla C. Lamuste, Municipal Budget Officer, MBO, Ms. Lisa Jean B. Aranas, CPA Municipal Treasurer, MEO, Ms. Neregim B. Cantel, Municipal Treasurer, MTO, Engineer Robert E. Labadan, CENP, Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator, MPDO, Committee Member, Honorable Rizabel Borja, is Chairperson of Barangay La Rojas, Honorable Kate Harvey Marquez, is Chairperson of Barangay South Poblacion. And also, conduct a committee hearing, again, January 19, 2026, time 9:30 a.m. Item 23.1 invites also Ms. Perla C. Lamoste, Municipal Budget Officer, Ms. Lisa Jean B. Aranas, CPA Municipal Treasurer, Ms. Neregim B. Cantel, Municipal Treasurer, Engineer Robert E. Labadan, CENP, Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator, MPDO, Committee Members, Honorable Miko Karumba, is Chairperson of Barangay Basecamp, Honorable Elmark Adlaw, is Chairperson of Barangay Dologon, Honorable Adrian Jus Aloba, is Chairperson of Barangay Kisanday, and also Honorable Jameson Tanginan, is Chairperson of Barangay San Miguel. Okay, Honorable President, there's another committee hearing, January 19, 2026, 10 a.m. Invite also Ms. Perla C. Lamuste, Municipal Budget Officer, Ms. Lisa Jean B. Aranas, CPA Municipal Treasurer, Ms. Neregim B. Cantel, Municipal Treasurer, MTO, Engineer Robert E. Labadan, CENP, Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator, MPDO, Committee Members, Honorable Miko C. Karumba, LYDC Vice President, Ms. Sheila D. Youth Development Officer, Mr. Serapim Sabiliana, Executive Assistant to MMO, and last committee hearing, Honorable Presiding Officer, Youth and Sports, January 19, 2026, time at 10:30 in the morning. Invites the committee members, Mr. Serapim B. Sabiliana, Executive Assistant to MMO, and also Ms. Sheila D., Youth Development Officer, and Ms. Karen C. Cabinta, Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, SK Galolo. Asa mo David?
Legislative kan lang but dahil sa obos,
Sa
Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Okay. Sa tourism na kay wala. Katong sa kuya ko katong sa natural spring ecotourism nila. Karon pa. Ugma. Okay. Wala na dungag nga mga kuan? Wala na. Natay kuan na, napatay mga unfinished business nga 24 plus kapin. So basin mga iban-ibanan hinahinay, dungag-dungay na to schedule of committee hearing. So again, balikon ako no ang katong paabot ni Honorable Quadrasal nga PCL. So that is March 4 to 6. Pero basin mo adto ta dito sayo-sayo kay dala benchmarking na siguro sa record archive sa Congress or sa Senate together with some OSS designated nga ipato kung makakuha tag schedule dito. So malagmit din siguro ana ang atong session, ma'am. Pangutana no sa atong August body kung kinsa toy makakommit anang March nga PCL nga lakaw. March 4, March 3 to 6. Majority floor leader, March 3 to 6, okay. Okay, kopya.
Sumo ko no si Padol sa room.
Kopya. Yes, Honorable Tantan Lucenio.
Honorable Presiding Officer, paapas committee hearing no, land management on January 20, 2026, alas 9 sa buntag. Item 1.4, 1.8, 1.9 invites land member Honorable Bugas and Honorable Siberia, Maso MPDO, Barangay Captain o Panalsalan Honorable Gimba and Senro. January 20, 2026 dayon committee hearing gyapon land management January 22, 2026 alas 9 sa buntag. Item 1.3 land member also invited again Honorable Bugas and Honorable Siberia, Maso MPDO, Senro, and also the applicant. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Lucenio. Asa dapit cons? Sa ABC Hall, sa Silong?
O sa ubos lang,
okay.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
Also, no, naay session ang Liga ng mga Barangay sa Friday, alas 9 magsugod, pasinaan mo yung gusto ng mga announcement, imbitado mo ni ABC Katin sa ABC Hall. Friday, ABC, no? 9 o'clock. So, wala na idungag mga announcement. What's the pleasure of the 16th Sangguniang Councilors Body? There's a motion from Honorable Siberia to adjourn our session. Seconded by? I think it's majority seconded, so motion is being carried. Our session is now adjourned at 2:27 in the afternoon. Daghang king salamat, 16th Sangguniang Bayan ng Maramag. Session is adjourned.